It's been said that our children are our greatest national resource.
Growing up in a poor neighborhood that is surrounded by weapons, drugs, and violence is pretty hard to deal with.
It's a difficult time for people to be young. A very difficult time.
During my early teens, I saw the murder of my best friend. It was a stray bullet from a gang dispute.
Our kids are beset by harmful diversions.
A lot of drugs and fighting.
Violence hangs over our inner cities like a toxic cloud.
People are starting to ignore what is happening around them because it has become part of our everyday lives.
Well, there are a few programs that I know of that have been more effective at stimulating young minds than Do the Right Thing. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Kuwaiti for their very generous support of this program. This program, Do the Right Thing, has gone directly to the children to solicit their solutions.
Our children were exposed to violence, and guess who came to our help? The United States, and they liberated Kuwait. So we decided to say thank you to the American people, and we thought that Kuwaiti children, who are very grateful to what America has done, should present a gift to the American children, and we thought of this program as a way of saying thank you.
The idea behind Do the Right Thing actually came from children themselves. I'm a parent of 5 kids, and I believe that children have a lot to say on this subject. So we felt that we trusted the kids' opinions, wanted to know what the children had to say.
First of all, the students were very excited. They received a plaque, they received the essays being published, which has not been done before, and the teachers were actively involved. The school received a gift that I used to promote other students.
It made them stop and really empathize in the sense of putting themselves in the community, looking at their community as a real force in which they could make some change. I think maybe some of us grown-ups ought to listen to it.
We can see violence every day. It has no particular race or age or sex, no special place it prefers to rear its ugly head.
Darius Heath, Chicago, Illinois.
I think we could all help somehow. There has got to be a way to end this craziness. I think we should set small goals that lead to bigger ones. Candace Reagan, Dallas, Texas.
I see a man work for $6 an hour. I see a drug lord with money and power.
John Ruiz, Houston, Texas.
Violence goes on all around me. Even if it is never directed at me, it still affects me. Shannon Keenan, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Violence prevention starts with me. The first step to change is to acknowledge problems.
Aaron Mustafa, Atlanta, Georgia.
Be strong, we can do it. Be confident, we'll get through it. Stand up and don't fall down. Be willing, and eventually violence will hand over its crown. Anna Guyan, Charlotte, North Carolina.
I want to be part of the solution, not the problem.
Anthony Woods, Charlotte, North Carolina.
I have hope for the future, although it is a mystery. I sigh with a smile, it's a new day. For I'm a teen, and I can stop this today. Emily Broyles, Denver, Colorado.
Regardless of common skepticism, we can do many things to prevent youth violence.
Shad White, Mississippi.
Instead of fighting to hurt someone, we should fight for a better future without violence of any kind in it. Melissa Pagan, Boston, Massachusetts.
This is our 10th year anniversary of the Right Thing Challenge. So it's indeed a very rewarding and great pleasure for me and the board of Kuwait America Foundation for this great success.
Our ultimate objective is for this program to be in every single state. Now I think we're in 20 states, but we would like to increase our presence into all 50 states. And that's, we're chipping away at that, and hopefully we'll get there someday.
These young people want to get involved in doing something to stopping this problem.
So I think this is a great vehicle, if you will, for these young boys and girls actually to talk out against violence.
I think a lot of people would begin to change their ways if they knew that somebody actually cared about them.
The violence that is happening around us can be prevented by people choosing to take notice of what is happening in their world, taking the time to find the cause, and caring. If just a few of us would put energy into these positive actions, our society will start to become less violent, reverse the violence.
In conclusion, all I want to say is there is no solution to violence, but we can all do our part to help society.
But it all starts with one voice. Mine, yours, somebody's. It just might be you, and your one voice.
Unfortunately, violence is growing. On TV, it is glorified. On the streets, it is magnified. So what can we do? We cannot sit down and pretend it will go away. We as a community must organize together to fight, for unity is the key. And let us stand up, get up, fess up, never give up, let up, or lose hope for a better tomorrow. Let us fight, fight to care, fight for what's right, for today and the many tomorrows to come. Thank you.
The Do the Right Thing has basically gotten a whole bunch of great kids all together, and it's nice because we all share the same views, the same feelings about violence, and I just feel like I've known these people all my life because they're exactly like me. They're just really great, and Do the Right Thing is a really great program.
Well, I wrote about my friend and my grandmother that got shot and they died from youth violence. And I want to tell them that it doesn't have to be like that. You can change.
I wanted to win, of course, but it was second to getting my opinion out there.
You could be cool by talking the proper language and acting like a civilized human being.
I feel very proud that my writings and my words are going to affect violence in everybody's community. It makes me feel very proud of myself.
People see and understand that they're not the only ones that are getting hurt by the violence that's going around.
Knowing that my writing is going to be in the Library of Congress, I feel important, like somebody.
It allows people to have the chance to actually stop violence, to actually say something about it. I'm really happy that I got this chance because I got to express my feelings toward violence.
Started writing, and while I was writing, I realized, this can actually, be important. It can be important to someone.
It means a lot because it shows that people do feel the same way I do.
It was a chance for me to tell people what I have gone through.
My opinion has been shared. My voice has been heard.
I mean, everybody wants to be heard, It feels real good to be heard.